Alright, I have a PSP, one of the original ones. And there's a reason I have one of the original ones. It's thicker, so my hands don't cramp when I'm holding it. And it has the most accessories and third-party accessories of any of the PSPs. Charging dock, all sorts of awesomeness. And I use that thing for camera, comic books, movies, music, some video games, yeah. It's great. Love it. It's a little miniature moving TV with the speaker charging dock, which is super sweet. The Vita didn't really draw me. I'm like, don't need it. Especially, I'm not a huge fan of touchscreen stuff. Yeah, the DS is fun, but touchscreens go out eventually. I like my items to be around forever if I take good care of them. Well, the Vita, they took one of my favorite video games ever. Depending on what mood you catch me in, I sometimes call it my favorite video game ever. I love the Samurai Warriors series. This isn't that. This combines amazing smooth art, beautiful storyline, really easy gameplay that feels fluid and nice, and beautiful Japanese mythology, yokai, samurai, you name it. Muramasa Demon Blade is what it was on Wii, and I played the heck out of that. Got the special edition, all these extras, a strategy guide just to have it. Yokai! And you could be a little samurai guy, and you're swinging it. Well, samurai chick. I think the guy's a ninja, but close enough. He looks more like a samurai than a ninja. You got all these awesome blades, and just the scenery is so beautiful and breathtaking, and the mythological feudal period stuff, and wow. They put it on Vita. So I'm like, now I gotta get one. Well, I missed the pre-order date because I didn't find out till after, so I don't get the pre-order goodies, which were frickin' sweet. But still, it's Muramasa, handheld, I can take it anywhere. Ah, love it! And every month, we're supposed to be getting the DLC that came out in Japan, and every month it doesn't happen. Now they're saying sometime early 2014. Whatever. Give us the DLC. 4 new characters for Muramasa. So that's 4 new storylines. And they said they get their own storylines and some new bosses that I've never played. I love this game. It's beautiful. Breathtakingly beautiful. I have a folder on my computer devoted to Muramasa artwork and fan artwork. This stuff. Oh, I want the little statue of Hime. But it's like $200-300. Yeah. Anyway. Sweet. On the Vita. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. Now, it didn't arrive right away. I bought the Vita for this. I had to order it and wait for it to arrive in the mail, and it wasn't the pre-order, but it was on its way. Now, I needed something to tide me over, so I started off with Shinobito 2. The Tenchu series I love. It's a simulator for being a ninja. Tons of samurai and stuff in it, too. And eventually in the Tenchu series, you can make your own character. So for Tenchu Z, where you can make your own character, I made a samurai. To ninja. I like samurai. So I made a samurai. For whatever reason, Tenchu series put on the back burner to continue the Shinobito series, which means Way of the Shinobi. That's what Do, Way of. Haven't played the first one. I don't know if it was even in America, right? So, Shinobito 2. Basically, souped up Tenchu. Great moves, great fluidity. Better graphics, because it's the Vita. But then something awesome. Something that sets it above and beyond. Because the stages are bigger, too. than you would be used to in any Tenchu game. You don't get the level editor that appears in a few Tenchu games, and I should really do a video on my favorite handheld Tenchu, because it's something special. And I had to order it from out of the country. It never came to America. Anyway, Shinobito 2. 3 warring factions. Based on what missions you pick and choose, you can make different factions do better than the others. You completely side with one faction. So you've got all that rivalry, which between the factions which you're manipulating politically through assassinations and ransoms and delivering letters and stealing information. Great level of intrigue and amazing replayability. My God. Wow. It's been a blast so far. I really recommend Shinobito 2 and Muramasa, and because they're both samurai and ninja type stuff set in feudal Japan, there is now very definitely a reason to get the Vita. I didn't want to crack down and get it for Wipeout, and I love the Wipeout series, but I didn't like what I'd been hearing. While waiting on Muramasa, I went ahead and bought the download instead of the disc, which I kind of regret because I prefer, well, cartridge, little mini cartridge. I prefer to have a hard copy. Yeah. Wipeout, especially with the DLC. Okay. Wipeout on PS3 was a remake of 1 or 2 of the PSP ones, souped up. All of that one is added in as DLC for the Vita. And if you've got a friend, which I suckered at least 2 friends, no, 3, into getting Wipeout, and only one of them regrets it because I stomped him at it and I almost made him bust his PS3. But anyway, you can play it on your Vita while they're versing you on their PS3. That's sweet. And then the other thing, the other big, well, 2 other big ones I got for my Vita. Sumioni, or it might be Onisumi. I think it's Sumioni. Beautiful artwork, touchscreen gimmicky. You play a demon, run around kicking the crap out of ninja and samurai. I love it. Real simple, real cheap, quick download. Get the demo first, make sure it's something you like. And then the other one, totally worth it, Reality Fighters. You record your intro voice, you record your winning voice, and you take pictures. And you do this with your friends, too. And then you've got your own fighting game with you and your friends. And if you want stages, you just use the pan scan, spin in a circle with your Vita, and that's your stage. It's awesome. I'm going to make a restroom stage with urinals and everything, inspired by, if you know him, you'd have to know me in real life, Lumen. He had a genius idea because he had a similar game that was for DSi, and he recorded urinals for a background. I'm going to steal that idea because that's genius. I'm also going to get one of a field. The default characters and the default backgrounds in it are beautiful. Mr. Miyagi, I'm not a Karate Kid fan, but Mr. Miyagi is badass. He's in it. So Reality Fighters. I wanted to add my parents' cat. It could tell it wasn't a human face, so it wouldn't let me take the picture. Because there was going to be a fat, cat-faced person. And the fighting style is pretty silly. As normal as karate and boxing, as crazy as superhero and sorcerer. Very comical, fun, blast of a game. Reality Fighters. Not bad for its price. A little bit more expensive than Sumioni, I think. But yeah, so those are my Vita experiences. All those that I mentioned I recommend, but definitely the top 2. If you've played any Tenchus, Shinobito 2. It's a ninja sim like the Tenchu series by the Tenchu people. With a lot more replayability and more storyline to it because you can manipulate the way the story plays out by picking and choosing your missions to cater to a particular warlord. Or you could keep it even all the way throughout. That'd be pretty tough though, because then you've got all three of them kind of against you. And then Muramasa, because even if you've never played a video game before, wow, beautiful, beautiful game, just breathtaking. I don't know the full capabilities of the Vita yet. I'm new to it. I was resistant to it. I'm not getting rid of my PSP. And I still use my PSP like crazy. I have some awesome movies on it. I should do some reviews on some of the stuff for it one of these days. Not now, though. Anyway, I'm new to the Vita. You guys, school me on it. Give me some comments. Maybe even make a video for me. I was kind of in the dark with a lot of it. The Vita, it's weird. I don't know. It's got that back touchscreen. I was playing a game and all of a sudden my guy just froze. And this target came up and I'm like, crap! Can't get out of it. And I'm getting attacked. My middle finger touched the back touchpad and was targeting stuff. And I didn't know it. Because I didn't even know it had that till I did that. So, I don't know what else this has. It might microwave me or something. You guys, help me out here. Ooh, I am losing weight rapidly. I need to eat. But first... that's all for this video.